was a Friday, and good morning to you all. Today is the 13th of September 2024. You're with me, Robert Edwards, and we are in yet another edition of Press Review. I'm not alone, I'm with my colleague
Bernard Mwanza.
Good morning, Bernard.
Good morning, Robert.
Yes, how have you been? It's been a long time since we were on this program with me.
All with you.
Yes,
yes, I think we have taken some time without being together, but otherwise pamuzibano ntchito ndi zambiri. Pamuzibano ntchito ndi zambiri. Upange arranges kuseri one kuti zikhala bwanji.
Munali ku Luntha ya.
Oh yes. Kuzochitika za Nyamata.
Zofunika. Mbona kumachitika za Nyamata nditwe?
Unaiza Nyamata zokha mpingo unasonkhanitsa Nyamata pamodzi kufuna kuwathandiza kuti amvetse zambiri.
I always have a question. Why is it that at some point, however strict a church can be, but it was at some point allow youths to go outside their vicinity, meet somewhere for days, each and every church.
Agadzwana.
It's
very important. Kutumigira as ku Luntha nzanga ofana udindo ndwako.
Okay, Agadzwana.
Nkani yake ndiyo dziwa. Wasazini mungaganize.
No, I had questions. So
Oposa wamelewa.
All right. I have the Daily Times and I'll go straight. Rail project drags 4 years on, and the sub-headline is saying as at now, only a 5 kilometer stretch has been done. The Ministry of Transport and Public Works and the Public Procurement and Disposal of Assets Authority, the BBDA, have differed on what is the delaying progress of the construction of Maka-Bangura railway line in Nsanja district. The government is rehabilitating the 72 kilometers railway line from Maka to Bangura. However, as at now, only a 5 kilometer stretch has been done. On Wednesday, Transport Minister Jacob O'Hara said they were waiting for approval from PBDA. He said this was the case because there has been an additional contract. I'm looking at where the PBDA is saying.
I think it's around here.
Yes. So Chief Executive Officer Eddington Chirabondwa said they had just received the request from the ministry. Chirabondwa said they were therefore not to blame for the delay. Shame on these two gentlemen.
When I was looking at that story,
yes,
actually I had a question to say it doesn't really make sense.
Do you know that somebody said however busy you can be, okay, as a man, but if your busy does not translate to paying bills, okay, so people see that this person is a very busy guy. You know, you can't just talk to him. He's a busy person,
but you're not providing.
But by the end of the day, I order body abweraza kudulira madzi magezi mugona mundima. I think your wife will start asking, "Oh, busy." So it's exactly what these people are doing. Our BBDA, their minister, all of them. If you ask me now, now, even Olanshiro, I'm a grad now, they will tell you this is a very busy boss from meeting A to meeting B. But when it comes to let's see what your busy brings us, out of 70 something kilometers, Pangobangi to 5 kilometers, Yanja Anjitu. And here we are not talking about Kutika Benabo Marilibe and Daramazo. We are not talking about Kutika Bena.
Just approving some other actions.
It's what is happening. So, you know, shame on these people. Because Avale Matae, my JKT, for what? I mean, Malawians are not seeing the progress. So, I don't know this Makarabans.
And you can see.
Yes.
Okay, tukusangala kuti pali njanji yoti zinyamula ya mafuta and the like koma here kuti ndekuti mafuta zikanyamulidwa kuti pa gali moto tsopano all the way from kumene kuzimira side ya Mozambique imene anzatona maliza kale
and ifeyo yathuyo ndimene tangochita 5
kilometers which means inde tizisangalala kuti mafuta kwera pa train but still more the cost
So it's not going to significantly change.
It will not change because
in my view, I think on the part of the political will from the top-notch office, that's the president's office. I think in my view, mbali yake muntu wa bank. You understand? As the president.
Facilitating
you know, ubale, because ubale wa dziko la Malawi ndi Mozambique, kuonesa that those things are there.
Place.
Komano awawa kupipidi wakoti mulata ndani dzina awa achira pondo akaya ndi kaya muti ndana ku ministry of these people, they are the ones who are failing the president. And these are the people zolo mapaka program echidzulo, you know, anthu akumakwiya. These are the people. Yes, and amakhala ongokwiya. I think next week chidzulo titakambira nkhani I think anthu muraya nkhola achirapondwa muwalankuleso ahala
minister trust.
Yes, I think these people muwayankhulira anthu dzulo because it's bad and it's not supposed to be like this. You see the president is busy kujabuliza zituzi celebrating ujeni sitima Africa, so on and so forth. Koma inuyo amene numuli ya minister kupipiti tapangani zoti zinthu zoziteke. If you go to these people, the kind of explanations they'll give you, ukozolemba book, you know, according to Chami,
my section enake, my dondomeko za contract, abange approve.
But at the end of the day, all those words you are talking to us, if you to be Rajani ngari Amalawi, palibe. Command the process, I think, and Hama Bindura.
Nemafua ndizibwera komeo. Ineko machimene maona.
Yes.
Pamakhala deliberate efforts to frustrate ma processing ngati awawa cholinga ndalama zimene zinaperekedwa wina wake apindula.
Amakazola kupindula.
Chifukwa if you check mwina kupezeka kuti this tukamba za 5 kilometers. Komano the rest of the kilometers kupezeka mwina sizipangidwa mpaka administration isita. Ndio ndalama zija zatengedwa. Akamaza bwera yena kuti pachapali project akutikeko ndalama zoyamba zinapita. Check with a issue ya Mombela University.
Yes.
How many times has been funded? Has that project been funded?
One day the people of Mzimba sukudina lake azangokwiya.
I remember
one day something I think people in Mzimba they are I think they exercise some levels of
respect.
Yes, amabanga they will give a certain level of kuzindikira. Amoneka kuti amabanga kuzozindikirako.
They are so wise.
If it's at other parts of the country.
Musachule.
Yes, musachule. I think siwezi zili bwino. So tayamba Jones in daily times.
Now, nimafua nimalizise issue neno uti.
Okay.
I remember Honorable Guyangari, Minister of Finance. Ndinafusa Boisha Transport.
Yes.
Atapita atapanga adango banga present budget had a press briefing. I asked nena kuti pali ma project ambiri amisewu amene sada chitike. Koma makhala patula ndalama. Ko ndalama zo zimapita kutiko umakamatsa bweraso ndi budget ina pamene mbuyo munapereka so kalenda zimapita kuti. Ndalama zija ngati sinchito sizinagwire zimabwerera ku treasury. But you check kuti pali ma deficit ambiri ayi kuti government pali ma why not taking that money?
You know, which means zimabwerera ku treasury. Why
timakambira so one.
Go treasury, even treasury is failing to release ndalama kani za pension zija za desk gratuity chani ingati zimabwirira kumeneko bwanja makhazo kuti ndalama zowezo sangu.
So that's why I'm saying pamakhala deliberate efforts to frustrate zinthu ngati zimene cholinga wina akidule. Ugly scenes march akwera tour. That's another story on the front page of the Nation newspaper. As presidential motorcade, other vehicles stoned and police fire tear gas to disperse irate crowds. That story has been done by Makimina Mhon, and he says police says they fired tear gas to disperse irate people in Chikwawa who threw stones at President Lazarus Chagora's motorcade, damaging several vehicles in apparent retaliation for the uprooting of opposition party flags. 3 police sources confided in the Nation that in the fracas, 1 police officer sustained serious injuries while 2 vehicles identified as Toyota Land Cruiser Prados on the presidential convoy had their windscreens damaged. Koma police agudi the presidential convoy was not destroyed. akukana kuti ayi sinagendedwe motorcade.
Kanyo naiwerenga yose.
Yes.
Kanyo naiwerenga yose. I think antu letaika mutagula ko newspaper nation mutaiwerenga mumve urabena na chilungamo ndani. Chifukwa the reporter has presented information from the eyewitnesses, information from police. What police do? I mean,
another source said the presidential motorcade was also board at Gerardo Trading Center as it headed towards Paramount Chief Lundu's headquarters. Partly.
Ngani ndio kuti mu story mwapanga sokoti wa police, of course with an anonymous akunena nditu kuti magalimoto okwana asanu agindidwa so pamene popo. Paliso nkhani yakuti even some police officer has also sustained some injuries. And so it's a serious issue. I think it is omagenda magali morozi. We can do better. Because if you look at where the story is coming from, mbiga jifojo tati anthu amana vala makaka MCP
azinyamata
ata amapita kukazula maflag bendera za DPP
za opposition.
Ati mmene amazola bendera zo amanena kuti a president asone chichonse cha blue kuno ndiye amazula. So anthu amene ayinaka amene anayika benderawo ndi amene ine mukuzulira benderazi. So ndi nkhani yakuti kantopola kena kake kamene kamabwera ndi some levels of savage, I don't know. Ignorance ndi pang'ono koma savage. Okay? Because sometimes ignorance can be forgiven. Koma savage munthu amatoka ali ma degree ndi but is still a savage. So some team of bootlicking young people who believes kuti when they do that they would have been cheated. I don't know
even the president cannot love that.
I don't think the president jagwera kuyamba ngoma manja kuti
manja mnokozula za DPP.
I don't think so. Because no. the president loses nothing to pass at a place where there is a DPP flag. He's a president and the DPP knows that and everybody knows that. Whether there is a flag or not, the most important flag for us is a Malawian flag. Bendera yorika yatambala, bendera ya chimanga or whatsoever. Kwanu komweko. Those things to us doesn't mean anything. What we need as a country is that Malawian flag. And the one who is at the helm of that is the president or rather Chagwera. So you don't need to bendera ya Japan, something like that.
Look,
if the story is anything to go by, look at what that has cost. And I know the police will be running head to toe, arresting people. You see, so
but they'll go on background.
Of course, kugenda gari morogandi hapa mota gedi ndimlandu. You know, people need to answer. But this context has to be understood. Anyamata MCP ndamene anayamba ntobolawo. If the story is anything to go by, anyamata MCP anayamba ntobola kukazula maflag. I mean, you know, sometimes it's good to be sensible. That's in the southern region and the lower Shire. We know Gudi and they don't want to hear this. To say the truth, that is actually it's regional. Kuno Central region, it's perceived to be Gujibinda YMCB. Ku southern region, whether MCB likes it or not, it's perceived to be Gujibinda YTPP. So you know, one has to have some political intelligence and being sensible enough. Agamapanga zintu. Koma you know
munina ucha
anakala mboma ama dzimva mpamvu kwambiri. So it's okay, but those are the consequences.
Komano then mafandi fusodi anyamata angakhala komweko ku southern region ko
inde tu
wewe yeso nikani inaso mimi
kona twamakhala kuziwana atu amakaza they know each other already amakaza ajokera kwina akubira ati I know if ndi big if you send to let's go and show them because I think akomweko akoza was I think tisayambepo. So it's something that
amaziwena zitepe
zitatu because where we are going now
nkhani ya campaign
ukukwa president anakwambia ntchito ya boma. You understand? Now what if the president will go there for pure campaign rally kuri ndale now there is nothing, what will happen? So these things has to stop. Muntu azitha kumaika mbindera ya chipani chake pena paliponse because that's what he subscribes to, and it's not a crime. You know, ngati mumapanga subscribe to another party, it's okay. You know, so mukozeka mbendera kaya mukozoika pambalipo kaya mudikira kuti zaza nuzo zikatha inu muikeza. Ndikamaona nsewa ku 23 makonda kusintha mbendera kwambiri when you're going close to Masintha.
Yes.
Kakuli chipande cha PDP una mapo seaja amagesaja aika ma flags a PDP ngati kuli DPP chimozimozi, UTM chimozimozi, MCP chimozimozi, so anthu amalolerana. That's what is supposed to happen.
All right, then maybe we go to the next items.
Yes.
AIP information blackout. Ex-MPs. The Parliamentary Committee on Agriculture has faulted government silence on the progress of preparations for this year's Affordable Imports Program, AIP, saying time is running out and any further delays can compromise implementation. The committee's chairperson, Samir Suleiman, said members of Parliament have been pushing for updates on AIP on behalf of their constituents who need to prepare for the growing season, but government is not forthcoming.
Let's just agree that the AIP thing, it's a daily cow, so fat that gives a lot of milk to the bellies of the politicians, period. Because we cannot be talking about the same things every year. Chaka ino number 4, eh? Tukamba za AIP zomweso. I don't think even mulungu amene anatipatsa nzeru ndi ubongo, I don't think akozomasangala nafe at this juncture. But you started something pakamukumana ni mavuta ndipo chaka cha number 4 also ngani muzingo kamba so you know similar issues and kani za information chani ma delays in procurement zibakade ndizomwezo. These are things that if you ask anyone amene amatsata zinthu akuza olo ali kutulo kuraja kachi no AIP ya ili mavuta akurakuti without even seeing anything. Yes. So I think ichi ndi chinthu chimene anachika ngati ching'ombe chonene pabwino cha mkaka wina wake anthu andale nake amakama apo enda members awo zimakula because of AIP. So that's why zijatimangamba kuza ku PPDA zijankani ya njanjichi kuti zimayikidwa dala zinthuzi ma blocks kuti anthu ena ake apindule. So I think mwina tingovomereza in that regard.
Kuti ndiyokanika. Singapindule
and they have been saying chinthu chingochitesani apo you know anthu akamana zole AIP muitetse amayankhula ineyo amayankhula with frustration. So amayankhula kuti afuna kuti anthu akumudzi asamapeze fertilizer. What they say is if you want this to continue then just do it for everyone, including anthu amene alosauka. But if you don't want that, then chingojitesani because even anthu osauka amene muni mwapanga target sakumatani sakumapindula anthu ali ndi njala mumapasa zinthu mochedwa kenaka mukapasa ma idea makagulisa agule chima. So it's a whole lot of chaos with the AIP. Inafuna tipite ku business. Financial complaints jump 62% in 2023. The number of financial complaints received by the registrar of financial institutions significantly jumped by 62% in 2023. The latest Reserve Bank of Malawi annual report has shown. The annual report published last week shows that the complaints increased from 432 in 2022 to 700 in 2023. It says, in terms of composition, the pension sector registered the highest number of complaints at 380, while the insurance sector registered 124 complaints.
All right, I think because of time, it's 25.
But it is in zona. It is in zona. I think maripota wa makadi ona. Ni zona. Antu amadanda ora kwambiri. It's my bank anyway. Put it
1 minute. 1 minute.
Naso ndi my bank. Naso ndi my banki. Udabwe upita ku banki kulima mabooth ya matera wakhala matera bank tera banje bali mu food komo nabo kuti tazo soma ngokhala wi kapena munthu mmozi people spend a lot of hours in banks olo pa ATM ATM yoti pa branch anthu akugwira ntchito tu muoffice ngati muna anthu akugwira ntchito koma zoti chinthu chikugwira what are these people doing? Okay, in the pension sector ndanthu ambiri amene amavutika kuti apeze alandire mapension awo even kwina kumene amakamba the other sector as well. It's a lot of chaos. Ndekuti nkhani ya maujeni kodi nkhani imene I think I don't know namandanda nkhani ya network providers panopa inuyo mukhozotenga phone yanu kungomuyimira munthu phone muziyankhulana alo mwaswera bwa ile zabweko basi iko khazi basi yango khazi basi koma ikudusa. Okay, so these are the things is many Amalawi they are experiencing them every day. Koma nango sanka I think in the minute ili kudziko kuno anthu amangodiya masoko ba munthu.
Ndikupatseni mwayi to take the main story on the back page.
Yes,
but I'll first take this one. There's a risk losing sponsorship. Premier Bet, there's a Dynamos are caught between a rock and a hard place after their sponsors, Premier Bet, demanded that they move out of their home. There's a stadium because it is branded by another betting company, Betika, or risk losing sponsorship. The branding is an arrangement between the stadium owners. There's a district council and Betika, which branded the facility after constructing a player's tunnel.
Hey.
Asanke boka. Asunte gavena ayowale.
Koma bena bag I think it really makes sense in the marketing world. You cannot say we are the sponsors, but people are seeing another company, a competing company altogether. Yeah, so I think it's something that because you need to go back to the district council. The district council as well has to make a decision. Okay. Yes. So now also so conflict. So it's something that requires sounding decision making, and that has to happen first to make sure that interests of both sides are saved. Otherwise, could also lose sponsorship. That will be another. Time to act. Football Association of Malawi FAMO has said it will act over Malawi national football team's consecutive losses in the 2005 Africa Cup of Nations. The Flames are sailing in troubled waters after conceding 6 goals in a 3-2 defeat to Burundi and 3-1 hammering at the hands of Burkina Faso, putting their qualification chance to disarray. So is Tamto Sankoni Goji as a beta. I mean, we don't have time here.
Timondi Omwe is in Bosinda Goji.
Listen, we are a poor country. We have a lot of pressure. Not that how kind of pressure meal because of high cost of living. And football is one of the things that entertainment. And you mean we should also be having pressure here in football? Remove the coach. Period. We don't have time to discuss about these things. I know, after this and all that, but failure is failure. Because after everything, we now lose it. And that's it. Draw, you have consequences. All those kind of things. And then, but we don't have time to start digesting the technical things. No.
Timalizi.
Yes. You are with me, Robert Edward, and my colleague
Bernard Mwanza.
Mupilile kuonera maprogram otsatira pateni kuloko pagwere nkhani wamajidule komazibira mchingereza.
zokumvatu ndiye zochuluka koma lero tiveko za St. Crispin Private Primary School. Iyetu ndi skulu yomwe yabwera kutsuka ubongo wa ana anu kuti apite patsogolo ndi maphunziro. Sukuluyi ikupezeka kwa Mtsiriza ku area 56 kumwenera ground opposite ABC. Osadandaula kuli makalasi onse kumeneko kuyambira standard 1 mpaka na standard A. Mu chaka cha 2023 to 2024 ana kumeneko analemba mayeso a standard 8 ndipo anakhoza mopambana kwambiri ndi 99% pasi. Kumeneko kuli mizwanya ana amatetulapo zitsodziwa bwino kusula ana. Fizi yake njochipa standard 1 to standard 3 55,000 kwacha, standard 4 to standard 7 70,000 kwacha, ndipo standard 8 75,000 kwacha. Ndi sukulu yokhayo yomwe ili ndi library, mabuku okwanira. Ana atoka mawerenga kumeneku olomvula ibwere motani amangozindikira akatuluka panja kuti kodi kumabwera mvula. Tumizani ana anu ku St. Crispin Private Primary School ndipo inuyo simudzakhumudwa. Mukamadandaula kuti feti mangoseka kuti kodi awa kudandaula chani poti thandizo lilipo kale. Mukafuna kudziwa zambiri ayimbireni pa 094 84 24 2 094 84 24 2 kapena 083 98 42 42.